Welcome to this Zentangle Quickie. My name is Heather Hartwick Gladden. I'm a Certified Zentangle Teacher, and today we're going to take a look at the Tangle Ruflz from Lori Byerly. This is a neat one. We've done some others sort of similar to this. Zenplosion by Danny O'Brien, I believe. There's some other ones. Zenfolds. That might be Danielle also. But anyway, these are just so super neat to be able to draw something like this. All right, now I'm going to do mine. Well, actually, I don't think it matters because I could just flip it over. I did my step out upside down from the way that Lori did hers. Well, I'm going to do it again this way. All right, so starting at the bottom of wherever you want this, and like I said, this can go either way, so take a look at the For More Inspiration link and you do it how best you think you can do it. All right, so I'm gonna start like off of the edge here. Let me start a little ways up from the bottom, or maybe not. Okay, and then it's really like a multiple S shape. So I'm gonna come out, I'm turning the corner to make an S like so. You can play with how far they go in. I'm just going to do 3 levels, and then we're going the opposite direction and kind of doing these like tiered like this, and then I'm going to go back up around, and then that will be it. Okay, then the next step, listed anyway, and I'm almost thinking you could put this step first if you wanted to, because this also, if this is your string line, say, I'm gonna make it mine a very tad bit curvy. Oh, and let's see. You know what? Let me see if that works, because I need to draw it at an angle, and I try to turn my camera sometimes so that way you can see. Like, what am I seeing over there in the corner? Doesn't matter. All right, then. And actually, for this step, I think I don't know which way. I'm going to do it the way I have been doing it. I was teetering with, I should try it the other way. It might be a little bit more comfortable, but, sometimes once you do something one way, it's hard to flip it and do it another way. Okay, so from all of these little corners, and actually, you know what? It might be easier if I do it this way. I'm going to do a little bit of takeoff and land. So I'm taking off here. I'm drawing, and it doesn't have to be a straight line, but on these S shapes that are coming in like this, and I'm going to draw a line here, and then this way, and I like doing the takeoff and land because it adds a little continuity, and I'm also on purpose wiggling mine a little bit. Ooh, and that one we're going to do like that. Okay, then from the rounded part here of these S shapes. So on one, let me think on I didn't think about how do I want to word this. I was just doing. So we have one taking care of here, like with this straight-ish line. Well, this one is empty. Maybe that's a good way to think about it. So on this one, we're going to bring that curve line in just like so. So on all of these empty ones, so both sides of these of your S shape are going to have a straight line coming off of it one way or the other, like so. See, and I saw them hanging more than, standing up, so that's just me being me, though. And, but however it's more comfortable to draw, and also to get the concept. So like I said, we have, on the one side that is out in the open, we're bringing that all the way down. And then the other side, that's closer to the line that, as we're winding this S shape, we're bringing that one just to that line and no further. Okay, then from that, this straight-ish line that we've drawn, I had trouble kind of seeing what Lori did, but from what I was looking at, and you can, this is why I also put it in there, so you look at it as well and see if you agree or not. This looked like we're just doing some curve lines, and you could do it kind of connected, but we're just bringing it down. These would be like the folds in the ruffles. So in between, and if you have a thicker section, you could put more than one, but in all of these long sections, we're at least putting one thing down like that. I'll do 3 on this one. You know, like I said, I'm just doing it in one line, and the objective should be to do them thinner, not like this one. And then what I decided to do myself, now I don't know that you need to. It might take away, but I'm going to do it anyway. Is I'm just going to do a little fill in on these gaps up here. You might want to just do it with, you could do it with graphite, just something, you know, gray. Because, you know, well, here's the thing. With Zentangle, and I try to mention it as many times as is necessary. You know, that Zentangle is not about, oh, let's put one right here too. It's not about drawing something. You know, it's non-representational. So with that, it's like, you know, this, it does look like Ruflz. It's a great inspiration. So we can play with that. We're not looking to replicate what a ruffle actually looks like. I hope that makes sense. And that's why it's like, well, you know, we can just, you know, do whatever. But it is really, really neat to have something that looks like this, that looks like Ruflz. All right, so then for some shading, oh, sure. I had it right here. Oh, there we go. We'll use this pencil. So here's something, number one thing, whenever we do this kind of thing, I'm going to fill in these little sections with, oops, gosh, you didn't see that. Just go outside of that. That's me trying to do stuff too fast. And I'm filling it in, so it's not exactly, you know, shading per se. But then, so where, I'm going to just put some right here on this outside. So where this kind of turns, I'm going to put some graphite. I was just thinking, no, I don't know. Well, let's just get this much done. And I'm going to use my little smaller tortillon. Now, of course, I like to start mine a little on the lighter side, wrong way. Note to self, pay attention to which side you put your graphite on. And which side do you want to be recessed by the graphite, and which do you want to be raised up by the lack of graphite. Also, note to self, and y'all do know, well, we were talking, my mom and I were talking, I think it was on one of our Tangle times, and she's, you know, talking about me sitting here making these videos and talking to myself. I'm like, well, I am. I'm telling myself all of the things I need to know in regards to tangling, and then I put it out for everybody to see, in hopes that it helps. You know, if it helps just one other person have fun, have extra fun tangling, it's worth it. Oh my goodness, yeah. So yeah, note to self, lots of notes to self. So it also might be a good idea, hindsight. You know, if let me just do the one, you know, the one side at a time, and then flip over, you know, just, it makes for less less chances for making a oopsie. And so that is essentially it. But this was screaming out to me to do this. I just want to put a little double line here, because it was just calling to me to do it. Yeah, and you know, and then you could I'm just putting some little straight lines carefully. Ever so carefully. You could put little orbs. But it was just, to me, it was needing a little something. This is like the elastic band. But wouldn't this be a neat tangle to finish, you know, if you just want to have a different edge around anything. Oh, that's just sold it to me. But yeah, really, really neat. But yeah, you want to just add something different. And then also, this doesn't have to be as long as I did it. You can, you know, change it up, make it thicker. And that's probably the advantage of doing this, you know, this line first, because then you can decide how far away you want it to be. But do take a look at the For More Inspiration link so you can see Lori's work. And my step out is on there. Also in the description section below all of that are ways to connect with me. So if you enjoy listening to me talk to myself, you will enjoy it even more if you come and join me on a Tangle Time class or any of the other classes that I offer, where I do still probably talk to myself, but as well as talk to everybody on the call and to my mom, who also joins us on these fun sessions where we just explore a tangle or two and see what everyone comes up with. It's absolutely amazing. So much fun. So with that, thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, would love to have a thumbs up. Feel free to share this to your friends. And if you liked it enough to see more and have not subscribed yet, I would love to have you be a subscriber on the channel. And with that, thanks again so much for watching, and I wish you happy tangling.